Bonita people in general, I feel like there's so much more communication with events and things, and it can be thrown together last minute, and people just show up, and it's like, this is awesome. And I'm like, I see about it later on social media.
He's trying to bring Bonita forward, just kind of like what Donnie's doing, right? And
it's from Bonita too.
Yeah.
And the reality is Rooftop is like a super trendy, cool part of Bonita now that will be built around. And that was his whole concept there. Shortly thereafter, Sugar Shack popped in, right? Sugar Shack, that doesn't exist anywhere. So you plop a couple more things, and all of a sudden now Bonita's the cool place to be.
It's going to be sick.
We were there with
we thought we were making it cool. We were not making it cool. We need other people to help us make it cool.
That's not true.
It takes
We're targeting the kids, not the parents. Parents aren't having as much fun.
Yeah.
Well, I just love that you guys are from Naples, and here we are. We all live in Bonita.
Yes,
I know.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, everybody loves
Bonita's where
Bonita.
It's at. I mean, just
If
call it
Bonita's
what
where
it
it's at, that's going to
everyone
be
knows that.
our show or our shirt. Everybody loves Naples. Bonita where it's
It
at.
should be. People, yeah. But now you're going to have to show Fort Myers some love at some point too, right?
What?
Yeah, maybe not.
Why?
Oh, wow.
Just kidding. No, but I mean, like, okay, if you're from Naples, like, Bonita wasn't a thing when we were growing up, and now it is, and that's great. Fort Myers was always a thing, and I never went there.
I never went to Fort Myers.
Ever.
Oh, God, no.
And it's not like...
Still wouldn't.
It's probably because
because I grew up in Naples.
That, and
I
probably
think
my parents...
me and your producer have done Fort Myers.
Well, my
right?
parents were like, why would you want to go to Fort Myers Beach when you have I'm like, I don't know. And then it was just like this bad thought. I have listings in Fort Myers Beach, so I shouldn't say that.
Yeah,
I'm there. It
you
is nice. Yeah. But it's like by the time you get, it feels so far.
Yeah.
It feels so far.
Like Bonita does not feel that far from Naples.
No.
And I'm still driving to Naples for
every
all of our
day.
kids' sports.
All
of the things.
But yeah, Fort Myers is like a different land. It's also huge. Like
yes,
that's why I love Bonita, because it's just so like
it's a small,
so small
little circle here.
Digestible.
So we're here with the Clevengers.
Yes.
Of Farmer Mike's You Pick. Is that the proper way to say the full name?
It is, yep. Farmer Mike's You Pick of Bonita.
Of Bonita, but there also is...
a Farmer Mike's of Fort Myers.
Farmer Mike's of
We were
Fort
just talking about how much we love Fort Myers.
Love that.
Absolutely love Fort Myers.
Yeah, we love
Farmer
Fort
Mike's.
Myers.
So Mike Jr. here has been with the farm for a long time.
Yes.
And we have wife Emily here as well.
Oh, wait. Did you work at the farmers markets too?
I was not a part of the farmers market. So actually...
You were probably the only one of Donnie's crew that was not part of the farmers markets then.
Yeah?
You were left out. How does
It's
that
not
feel?
too late. It's not too late.
We can roll it back. We can always roll it back.
So I was going to bring it up. So I actually have been employed by everybody in this room right now.
Facts.
Including the Clevengers. So during the Pandy, which we're going to reference again, Donnie actually hit me up and said, hey, if you're looking for work, which we both were.
The Pandy is...
Yeah.
Which we were looking for work at the time because I wasn't doing anything. And actually, I had just gotten fired. And he's like, my cousin is hiring. And I'm like, what does he do? He's like, well, he's got Farmer Mike's. You know Farmer Mike's? I'm like, oh, yeah, I've heard of that. And sure enough, the next week, we were both working there.
Sick.
Yeah.
And just like
Wait,
that,
you were there
became
too for a
essential.
while, Donnie?
Yeah. And just like...
I don't remember that.
Yeah, Donnie's on the set right now.
Donnie worked for you for like a day.
But I thought,
Does he have a...
yeah, didn't you enjoy it though?
What was part of his wedding? There wasn't enough lifting. What was that? Who said
Picking
who said
things
that?
up and putting them down.
Putting them down.
Yeah,
Right.
That was his true calling.
Yeah.
Wait, then I think maybe I did meet you guys at the wedding.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Maybe.
On the dance floor.
Yeah. On the dance floor.
We were ripping it up.
Yeah.
Can't
We didn't
remember.
have
Yeah.
kids. Can't tell you what was
Can't
going
tell
on.
you. I love
It
it.
doesn't happen often. So we capitalize when it does.
I am thrilled to have you guys on.
Thank you
'cause
guys. Yeah, we
I've
appreciate it.
heard of your farm. I keep wanting to say farm. Your company. From these guys from around Bonita, and I feel like I'm at elementary level because I have no idea what the ins and outs are of what you do. So what's a day in the life like for you guys?
Well, elementary level, you could come out for a field trip.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
I love a field trip.
We could take you through the corn maze and pick some pumpkins.
Heck yeah.
Or you can come out later and do some strawberries and tomatoes.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, where are you located?
Bonita.
I mean, where in Bonita?
She really doesn't know.
She has no idea. Yeah, I
I
brought her
do.
in fully
I
blind,
do
but
know that.
tell the people.
All right.
Okay, so
This is all
Farmer
about
Mike's.
social
I'm like,
media.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This
I'm
is
not
all
from Bonita. I
about
don't know what I
social
would
media.
say.
So like, or whatever, like people who, information.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I feel like she
just
doesn't
roll
know.
with it.
But all right, so
It's a cover.
yeah.
Farmer Mike's, where's
Have you
it
ever
at?
been on the farm?
No, I haven't.
Oh man.
Which
Is
is actually
this right to
crazy.
say
That's
we're
a
in the
real
whole
bummer.
of Bonita Springs utilities right now? All that construction? That's where we are.
Okay.
All right, so Farmer Mike's U-Pick of Bonita Springs is off of
Terry.
Morton Avenue, East Terry and Morton Avenue. Yep.
Okay,
Shoot
so-
down Morton Avenue, 26031
Nice.
Morton Avenue. So we've been there for 18 years now.
Wow.
The Farmer Mike's U-Pick roadside stand has been in Bonita for closer to 30. It started off in Rosemary. Actually, I have a few memories. One of them is of me driving a four-wheeler and running over my sister accidentally. So I didn't hurt her at all.
She's
but
still with
we were
us?
both, yes, she is. She's doing great. Yes, she is. But we started off in Rosemary. We're on a little 20-acre farm there. And as Bonita started to grow, we got pushed out of there and we got pushed to our home currently, which is the 40-acre parcel that we host Farmer Mike's U-Pick of Bonita on, right off of Morton Avenue. So this is building up to October. It's September, late September right now. This is when we start gearing up for our fall festival. So that is a very fun time for
Super
us.
Fun for
7
all of
days
us,
a
maybe
week,
not.
20 hours a
Exhilarating
day
time.
Yeah.
for the whole month. So it's wild. Friday and Saturday nights when our haunted maze starts kicking up,
Yeah.
things get spooky.
Spooky.
Yeah, they get very spooky.
So it goes on for 5 weeks.
So it starts this weekend. So September 27th, Saturday. We're open 9 a to 9 p. Sunday 9 a to 6 p. So the first night that we're open is
We
upcoming.
just dropped
this
the
Saturday night.
M on both of those. We just said
It's
9A.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
faster. You're talking to a
It
farmer
is,
here.
it
You know what I'm
is.
saying?
Okay.
What time do you have lunch?
Everybody knows.
11A?
The M just dropped off.
Well, today it was
PM.
like 1:30 but thanks for asking. Depends on the day.
That's
but-
hilarious because I text it like that, but
Yeah.
I have never actually heard
Oh my
the M
gosh,
dropped.
that's so improper. Mine are
I love
capital AM, capital
Yeah.
PM.
Just to clarify.
I
Again,
like it.
I'm gonna
elementary
keep
level.
rolling with the
Yeah,
A.
I
and
love
the
it.
P,
I
you
like
know?
it.
so
Yeah,
give me
you
the
get
times
job
again
done.
because
Yeah.
I just
All right, so this weekend is unique because it's the only time we're not open Friday.
Okay.
That gives us Friday to kind of do a walkthrough with the staff, make sure everything's prepped, and then we open Saturday morning, 9 a to 9 p. Okay.
Yeah.
And then on Sunday, 9 a to 6 p. Okay. Yep. Just because we're not including the M doesn't mean we're not going to have fun. Just so everybody knows. All right.
I like
So when you come out to the farm, you'll enjoy hayride. Pick your own pumpkins off the vine. I was actually just in the crop about 30 minutes ago. Looking great. Pumpkins are just growing by the day. It's crazy how quickly they grow down here this time of
We
year.
already have quite a few at home.
We do.
wait. Like how show us with your hands? How big do they grow within like? A week?
So pumpkins are bred up in the north because that's typically where they're grown, right? So
Yeah.
think North Carolina, think Michigan, think New Jersey, right? Pennsylvania. So when the breeders go out and they create these, and that's like a whole process that we'll get into later, but it's a cross-pollination, right? And so when they're breeding them and they're going to tell you that a pumpkin should be mature within a certain period of time. So it's going to say 90-day maturity. What that means is the moment you plant that seed in the soil, that pumpkin should be ready to be harvested within 90 days, right?
Okay.
Typically around that 90-day period. But up north, they're planting, let's say in the beginning of June, and it's warm summer, right? Let's just pick North Carolina, okay? You're planting it, it's 90-degree days, but as the months go on, it gets cooler and cooler. So here, it never gets cooler. The coolest we see is 75 degrees, right?
It is
So
fall, though.
our
Yeah,
pumpkins
it
are
is
going to
fall.
grow 24 hours a day, right? Up north, they're not. They're going to slow down in the nighttime because it cools down, and then they start growing again in the morning once it warms up and the dew wears off, maybe say around 8 o'clock. So they might have 6 or 8 hours to grow a day where we're having 24.
We're just
So
growing pumpkins like it's
We
our
are growing
job.
pumpkins so fast.
We are pumpkin.
So a
land.
90-day maturity in North Carolina is like a 60 or 50-day maturity down in Bonita Springs,
Talk about
Florida.
a competition. I mean, that is like,
We
what do
are-
you even do with all these pumpkins?
Farmer Mike, no contest.
Yeah.
So it's literally, it's wild how fast they grow. Like I will go out into the field and look at the plants, and the next day they've grown 12 inches. Like it's really cool to
So-
watch.
wow.
Yeah.
So when people come in for the fall festival,
Fall festival. Yep.
9 to 9 p on Saturday.
Correct.
And if they don't want to pick a pumpkin, you're like, please take one. We have so many.
There's,
Yeah.
there's
Like, I'm
small ones.
envisioning
Grab a small
it.
one.
Yeah.
Put it in your pocket.
Yeah, just
truthfully,
please take it off. We have more
take a
coming.
pumpkin.
Yeah.
by the end
Okay.
of October, there's no more pumpkins. No matter how many we produce, everybody finds them, right? Because they're beautiful, right?
Oh, that's so cool.
But they're fun. Like, you
They're
grew up
fun.
here, so did you ever pick your own pumpkin?
Hell no.
Right. So like,
but the fact that they grow 24/7, it sounds like I'm like, why didn't we?
Yeah. Well,
we would go to Publix and see them outside and be like, "There's my pumpkin." that was me picking a pumpkin.
That's a nice bin over there.
Yeah.
This idea started 11 years ago, and I went to my father and I said, "Hey, I see that these corn mazes are super popular up north. I'd love to try one in South Florida. What do you think?" He's like, "It's not going to work. You can't grow corn. You can't grow pumpkins. Like, you definitely can't grow down here in that period of time. So what are you thinking?" I'm like, "No, but I think you can. Like, I really think you can." He's like, "We're not doing it." I'm like, "No, I think we're going to do it. Like, let's give it a shot. Let's just try it one time." So I went off on a whim and we found a 10-acre field, and I went out there and planted a ton of corn. And it was the most stressful 6 weeks of my life because the corn wasn't growing. The way we were growing, it was the first time we went out and grown it this way. It had rained a lot, and because of that, it was slowing the corn down. So it wants some moisture, but it doesn't want every single day 3 inches of rain moisture. So essentially, the crop was getting completely flooded out, right? At this point, we have our wedding coming up in 2 weeks, right?
Oh,
I think it was the middle of September.
Year, we opened the 15th. We got married the 3rd.
We got married the 3rd.
Mistake number 1.
So I had no clue what I was getting myself into at all with this whole Corn Maze and Fall Fest, right? It was still just an idea. We're going to try it. We'll see what happens. That was only
2 weeks.
Yep.
Not 27.
I said, "Dad, we're just going to open up the last 2 weeks in October when we can almost guarantee there's not going to be any rain. It's going to be a little bit cooler out. Like, I really think we can do this, right?" So we're like 2 days out from going down to the Keys to get married, and the corn's like up to my knees.
All of a sudden.
And it's got literally 2 weeks to get 6 or 7 feet tall. So I'm stressing, right? And Dad's like, "See, told you, can't grow corn in the middle of the summer in South Florida." I'm like, "Dad, but I think you can, right?" So we just got super lucky. Hurricane Michael, I believe, came through during it was Michael.
There was a hurricane. I don't remember the name.
Came through when we went down to the Keys. And when it came, it was relevant because it was so big, it sucked the moisture out. And when it sucked the moisture out of the air in the entire area, we had no rain for like 3 weeks. The corn shot up literally 4 feet.
It had to be Hurricane Michael because it's Farmer Mike's.
I didn't really think about that.
Come on.
Meant to be.
They came through.
We got to look back on
I believe in shit like that. I mean, you might as well. If you don't know, might as well just say,
so we come back.
100.
We come back after the best week of our lives, right? It was a great week. We come back and the corn's now 6 feet tall. Like, out of nowhere.
Wow.
So
that's amazing.
We then spend 3 days nonstop in the corn, tilling it, setting up the pathways, getting it all ready. Boom, we opened. We didn't make any money, right? But we grew corn and we had a corn maze.
Hey.
And there was attendance. People liked it, right? They're like, "This is really cool."
I think it was really new. You didn't have as many like transplants here then because it was before the pandy.
The pandy.
Yeah, it was pre-pandy.
It's pre-pandy.
And people were like, from here, like, "What's a corn maze?"
Corn maze,
like,
like,
I don't know
97. I don't know.
Yeah. So that was proof of concept. That was year one. We didn't grow any pumpkins. We had a few sunflowers that year, but not a ton. And was just kind of like, okay, I think we can do this, right? So then I spent from that time until the next year designing it and trying to go at it a little bigger. So that year was right around, I think it was 5 acres of corn maze. The next year was 7. So we improvised a little bit on some of our growing techniques, got a little bit ahead of the curve, grew a little bit better corn. We open up, and I think the second year we were open for 4 weekends, just Saturdays and Sundays.
Did it start the haunted?
No. Second weekend in, one of the customers come to us and are like, "Hey, like, this is really cool. Like, we had a blast. Have you ever thought about doing like a scary part of the maze?" And I'm like, "Nah, we won't do that. This is just for families. That's not something we're really interested in." And they're like, "Well, it's like a big deal up north. Like, people love this stuff." And I'm like, "Really?" And they're like, "Yeah." So I said, "You know what? Let's just
the
take
Naples kids.
Really? Yeah, there's no way they're gonna like this crazy.
I go to Busch Gardens for that.
And you run too?
Yeah.
Like what?
So I said, all right, you know what, guys?
corn?
Let's just take this little bit of the corn maze and let's just put some spooky stuff in it. We'll throw up like a few scarecrows, blah, 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 right? And we're not going to charge anybody. We're just going to see. We're just going to take.
Yeah, but at the time we had family friends and they loved Halloween.
Yes, they
and
did.
They were great.
Yes, they were.
They were great.
They were as good as
There's like a brain for Halloween and scary things, and there's not, and I'm not.
Right.
I'm not.
We should give them a shout out because
all day long.
Yes, or like little friendly ghosts.
So they're Venetians as well. That was the Day Chucks. They helped us a lot early on, so little shout out to them. They are the reason why the corn maze exists today. So thank you, Day Chucks.
Thank you, Day Chuck.
Yep. So,
more specifically, their wives.
Yeah, their wives killed it.
Their wives.
Yeah, they did. They would show up around 6:00 in the afternoon with a cup of rum, right, to get us through the evening. But
they were there for support. Their wives killed it,
and their kids too. So,
that's awesome. So it's literally a community.
Oh, it was
affair.
yeah. So this is year 2.
It started out where it was literally all family. It was my aunts who all worked the tables, the stations.
100%.
It was all family.
Yeah, that was the OG crew, and that's how you get it off the ground and running because still. A, we didn't make any money with it, and B, it was still kind of proof of concept, right? Our people don't like this. Sure. So took a ton of people, and I was like, hey, just for free, I want you to go in this part of the maze. And they come out, and they're like jumping up and down. They're like, that was so cool. At that point, I didn't even have haunters, which are the actors that are in there scaring yet, right? So I'm like,
we know about those.
I really think we're onto something. So
are you hiring?
Yeah, we are.
Actually,
I have an idea.
Natalie has
my
a back.
sister and I come.
Yeah.
And
Natalie
we
has a
bring
background.
drinks, and we like to hide it in the corner.
That's perfect.
So then year 3,
we got you.
We moved over to a different field, and I was like, all right, let's just carve out 30% of the maze. We'll do family friendly on this side. We'll do haunted on that side. Set it all up, put a couple haunter actors in there, and people went crazy. They're like, this is so cool. I don't even really think we charged that much. I think it was extra like $5, and you got everything.
Did we start with paintball, or that was an after?
No,
too?
that was years later.
Paintball.
Yeah, we'll get there.
That was fun. I did that part.
Yeah.
Really quick, you probably already said it. How many years now has it been? Like fast forward
This
to
is
now.
the 11th annual.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Math. Go.
Mm-hmm.
2014.
Yeah.
15.
2015.
Because we did it in 15.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's weird.
I hate math for that reason, and then you have to count it. So 20. Wow.
So now we're like, we have proof of concept. This is year 3. I think we're finally like paying the bills, but still not really making any money on it.
I don't think so.
Like,
but
does most of your income
that way.
come from Fall Festival, or I mean, you make money all year from your farm, but that's your big push.
So early on, it was still proof of concept, still working through it, and the haunted maze hadn't taken off yet. So it was really more the idea from us was, hey, let's just let everybody know we're open. Yeah. Let's get them out to the farm, buying our tomatoes and peppers and all the things that we grow to get an early start on season so we can get some money coming back in. Because down here, you can't grow year round. So typically crops end around the 1st of June, and then we'll start harvesting again around the 1st of October. So June, July, August, September, all the money's going out, nothing's coming in. Historically, for any farmer in South Florida.
Probably most businesses too.
Yeah,
any freelance people.
In South Florida.
I mean, it's like our time off. We don't harvest. Don't even ask. Yeah.
So year 4, I'm like, okay, we're gonna go after this thing. So then I did 5-acre family friendly, 5-acre haunted. This was year 5 was the year that was a complete disaster.
Well,
year
and
4,
it used to be an actual maze in the haunted,
where
people would be in there for an hour and a half because it was a maze.
That was year
5.
We don't know how to get out. Actually,
there was not a designated path.
There's no exit.
That was year 5.
It was this running.
That's scary,
from
actually, in itself. Yeah.
Year 4, we opened up 5 acres of each one, and this year I'm like, we're gonna theme it. So I think the theme that year was, what was it? The Purge. I think it was The Purge.
Oh, so there's themes. So it's Halloween scary, but then there's like
we're just.
But it's not like themed.
Well,
because logistics.
Yeah.
It's not
right.
So year 4 was the year when it became a thing, right? So then we started learning. Okay, we're gonna have to sell tickets online, and now instead of people just getting right in, we're creating lines, right? Not huge waits. Yep. So that went great. In between all these years, and I don't remember the specific years though, there's been 3 big hurricanes, right? So we've had Irma.
Thank God you have her. You keep like, I don't know. Do you remember?
Yeah.
That's because I was putting the shutters up at home while he was saving the corn.
Perfect.
Yeah.
As long as
Priorities.
as long as the corn goes above our knees, that's what we need.
He was holding 2 stalks. I had the shutters. It was fine.
Ian, Irma,
Ian, and Milton.
Yeah, Milton, but Milton was better, but it's still super stressful because if the wind comes at the wrong time, it can just literally snap the corn off, and there goes the entire maze.
Milton killed everything because there was the salt on the plants.
Everything
was the corn was dead and
it was burned, but it was still standing.
I feel like the salt helps the corn taste better.
I was gonna say I like a lot of salt.
Yeah, I like a lot of salt.
But it's feed corn. It's not sweet corn.
It's not sweet corn because the corn we're growing, we're trying to grow corn that's 12 foot tall, and sweet corn only gets about 7 feet tall. That's if everything's perfect.
I'm learning so much. When you said to your knees, I was like, that's so big.
No, because I'm trying to put you in a situation
where you are in a maze and you're scared.
Yeah.
And you can't get out. And that's terrifying.
Yeah, we'll get there. So year 5, then we have our themes, and now we've got online ticketing, and we're actually getting wait lines, right? So they're maybe 30, 45 minutes,
we're
right?
Improving.
So that was a year I had a gentleman working with me that was really into this stuff, and he's like, Mike, I want to make the hardest haunted corn maze in all of America. And I want to be known as the spot where you literally can't get out. And his name was Chris, and he was super cool dude. And I'm like, let's go for it.
It's got to be from the north.
So we did a 10-acre haunted corn maze that took 2 hours to get out of.
Nope.
But like, and that's like because they got out at 2 hours after they asked for help. Not because people were making it out. It was. And people, I mean, this is awesome for you guys. People sign up for this? See, like, I would be like, that's actually great. I'll do it. You heard it here first.
Yeah. Let's do it.
But if there's a safety button, like, is there?
There's no safety button.
This is walk through it every year, and it's like, it's not my favorite, but it's
scary.
Yeah.
We don't have the budget of Universal, but I guarantee you will actually be scared. I guarantee you'll be like, I gotta get out of this thing.
Yeah.
They send them in like smaller groups too. Like even if you come in 20, it's like we're sending them 5 to 6 at a time, unless they ask it, because it's just like Universal. When you're walking in a line, the first person gets it. You see what's coming, so you try and break them up now.
Yeah,
we figured it out a little bit.
We break them up, but it's like you break them up and then they all still
But then we run and we fall back and
yeah. Is it all ages?
Yes. So as long as you're accompanied with an adult, and we have 6-year-olds that love every second of it. We have 70-year-olds that are like, nope, and they just leave. And it's no refund. So once you've paid, you got to go through it. Yeah. But there's a lot of people that don't make it.
There was a lot. The best year was what, 3 years ago was Stranger Things. Yeah. And we broke it up into the 4 different seasons.
Yeah, that was.
Like Max was hanging.
People loved that one.
Cool.
That theme was really, really cool.
It was fun.
Have you guys seen Stranger Things?
Yeah, love it.
It was so
Jay,
cool.
But it started with like the upside down.
Yeah.
So we started in that, and he had the guys like rolling heads in the fog, and people didn't make it out of that. That was the year that a lot of people turned around in that first fight. And then you're like greeted with the chainsaw outside the tunnel.
Perfect.
So it was either
there's a lot of
going or like get out.
I'm not doing it. Nope. And I'm like, sir, ma'am, and they're just gone. And they don't come back.
If they don't want to do that, but their kids do or their friends do we have another holding zone that's like
so they always figure it out.
Hour.
If somebody is like, one of the group is super, super scared, I'll let them come back out, kind of get it together again, right? And I'll kind of check in with them. After like 10 minutes, I'm like, all right, what are we doing? Well, so-and-so is going to wait at the exit. Okay, great. We have 8 security guards on site every minute of every night. Like this thing has completely went from this little baby thing to not a little baby thing. So now my job is to make sure everybody comes, they have fun, they're safe. They don't have to worry about anything happening without having somebody there to help. So security guard will bring whoever to the exit. They can wait on their family to go through it all. Everybody wins, right? So we realized year 5 that a 2-hour-long haunted corn maze is an absolute disaster. I will never do that again because that means I have to walk through it nonstop for 8 to 10 hours straight. Not only to make sure it's all set up before we open, right? But also throughout the night, making sure everybody's good, safe, everything's flowing.
Nobody's stuck in a corner.
It was a disaster. Like it was a great time. I probably had 70 haunters out there, but people really don't want to be scared that long.
70?
That was gonna lead me into my next question for you guys. How does your staff change over this next month or so? Like how many spooks and haunters do you have in there?
So on a typical night, I'll have roughly 70 people underneath me, just at the Bonita location, and then kind of duplicate that to another 70 over in Fort Myers. Between haunters, people parking, people up front selling pumpkins, you've got security guards, tractor drivers, and everything in between.
I think there's like 40 in the haunted maze.
There's 40 or more every night just in the haunted maze. So we'll get them in there around 5 or 5:30. They get everything on. We'll find their spot, make sure they're ready to go, and then they rock and roll sometimes till midnight. But those 2-hour long maze that one year, I mean, they were not leaving till 2 o'clock in the morning. It was not good.
Have any of them ever been hurt? Like someone like swing because that reaction.
His best friend.
Yeah. Accidentally gave someone a black eye.
Do we name drop him?
No, we're not going to name drop him. We're not going to name drop him.
All right, Justin Strickland.
Oh, man, there it is.
There was a little girl that he got good, and he definitely got popped in the face.
Yeah, he did.
By the
So
little girl.
By a girl.
Yeah.
But it probably, like Donnie says, they're stronger than the men.
That's right.
So it probably hurt.
yeah.
That's right.
So part of the whole training is please don't be a hunter if you're not willing to be punched and turn around and walk away.
Seriously,
Or
because
kicks,
it's that
or it's gonna happen.
reaction.
Every
It's
year,
my reaction.
every single hunter has a bad reaction from a guest, and they punch them, they kick them, they something, and your job is to turn around and walk away. You have signed up for it. It's probably gonna hurt. It is what it is. Yeah,
Wow.
it's just part of it. I don't know
That
how to explain
happens
it.
very
otherwise.
often. When I'm in there, they're like this with each other.
But that's why we
The
have the security
hunters or the
guards, because
guests?
there's a
The
big.
guests.
The
The
guests, yeah.
guests are chained together like this, putting their backs
Yeah.
against the corn, kind of like
2 hours though.
not
Yeah,
anymore.
so we've
Okay, not
rolled it back
anymore.
since then.
Sure.
Yeah, we rolled
40
it back
minutes.
Since, yeah, so typical experience now is 20 to 30 minutes, depending on your adrenaline.
Perfect.
If your adrenaline's really pumping, it's 20. If you're like, man, I really like this, then you can kind of slow it down a little bit, right? As the groups go
Yeah.
by you and they're just kind of getting scared and running and screaming. But we found that 20 to 30 is the sweet spot where
Yeah.
you are still really, really scared, but you know there's going to be an end in sight and
Yeah.
you're not completely breaking down, freaking out, worried about your life.
Yeah.
So we just ride that line,
Mhm.
right? Because there's points of it where I want you like, I don't know where I'm at. I don't think I'm ever going to get out of here. I am the tough guy leading the charge, and I do not want to lead anymore.
Yeah, no.
That's the
Yeah.
goal, right?
Yeah.
And so I feel like we've achieved that. So this year, there's different themes at both haunted mazes, so you can enjoy different interactions at each one. The theme for the Bonita Springs is the classics invade Farmer Mike's. So throughout the years, we've had Stranger Things and It and Purge and other really, really good themes. So this year I'm taking the best sets that we've created and plopping them throughout the maze.
Nice.
So as you go throughout the maze, we're kind of telling a story and those actors are coming out and getting you. So I feel like this one,
That's gonna be cool.
it's going to be the best one we've ever done.
I'm scared.
So we've got
I'm
one
already
guy
scared.
that's-
over here.
that's-
like if
It's
you do
okay.
a close up.
I got your drink.
We've got one guy, his name's David, that's on staff year round. He starts building in May and does not stop. Like today, literally.
He
still
builds your
building.
sets.
He
Yeah,
does great
nonstop.
work.
That's
Nonstop.
awesome.
He's an artist.
He is
Yeah.
amazing. The stuff he creates is
Yeah.
That's
really,
so
really
cool.
cool.
Yep.
I love that it's like right around the corner.
It's right here.
It's here.
Yeah. We're
It's
a
happening.
week and a half out.
That's amazing.
So exciting. So help me understand, like, this was only just an added thing onto what you guys were already doing in your business, but it seems like now it's become such a large portion of the business and something that you put a lot of energy and focus towards. Is that something initially that you really thought was going to happen?
I had hoped that it would turn into an annual tradition, but there was so many roadblocks because you are, to my dad's credit, growing in a time period when you're not supposed to be growing anything down here. It's just super tricky. It's 100 degrees almost every day. It's raining 2 to 3 inches. You have hurricanes. There's a lot of things working against you. And contrary to popular belief, vegetable producing crops do not love rain. They need some moisture, obviously water, to grow. But if they get continual rainfall for a couple weeks, fungus and bacteria will get in the corn and it'll just tear it up, right? So it is tricky. Mother Nature has to kind of give you a week or 10-day period without rain for it to shoot up. This is the best looking corn crop we've ever had. This year,
It's pretty thick.
it's beautiful. It's
it's
already
soft.
above my head and it's just going to tassel, which we could do a whole nother 10 minutes on tasseling.
Tassel? Like I've graduated.
So,
Tassel?
kind of like that.
Okay.
That's essentially the time when the corn
The corn is graduated.
is
ready.
graduated.
Thank
It
you
is
so much. I'm elementary level here.
Beautiful.
I feel like
Natalie over
anymore
here, she's coming out.
Fun,
we're
you guys
not
are-
reproducing when we graduate though, and that's technically what's happening. So it's
I know
the,
a few that reproduce when we were graduating.
You beat me to that one.
so the corn when it goes to tassel, it's got this part of the stalk where it shoots out and it creates pollen, and then they pollinate one another through the wind. Right?
Okay.
It kind of blows the pollen from one to the other, and that's
Shoots
how
out
you
and blows. And
shoots out, blows, and boom, there you go.
Produces.
Now we have
A tassel.
a corn cob.
A corn cob.
So that's the part of the corn that you eat, which is the corn cob, right? So when it hits that stage, normally it grows another 2 feet. So our corn could literally be 12 feet tall this year. It's going to be tall, and it's so beautiful, and that helps in the experience where you literally have no clue where you are. That's my goal.
That's
where,
They don't, because
That's such
you-
a cool
you
thing
don't.
for around here because there's not. I mean, we talk a lot on the show about what's to do. You know, the new things coming, the things that are no longer here, whatever.
Yeah.
But this is like, I mean, I don't think growing up we had anything like that.
No.
There was a place to pick pumpkins by the King Richard's on Airport Road.
I was going to say, and we were
did
at Hollywood
strawberry
20.
picking,
That's
too.
where we were.
Yes.
Now they're at Farmer Mike's on Friday
Exactly.
night.
Hollywood 20, yes.
Yeah.
But not actually there, walking to McDonald's.
Right, yeah.
So we found early on we weren't open at nights. Then we started a haunted maze. So then we had our nighttime hours. We're open 16 nights, something like that now. But we found that the energy changes around 5:30 or 6, where people are like just kind of like chill and quiet, and then at like 6 o'clock, all of a sudden everybody starts giggling and they're laughing and they're like feeling better, right? It's cooling down. They're they're in a better mood. Dark. And by the time we open the maze, people are like literally jumping out of their skin. They're so excited about it.
That's great.
When they get in there, they just have a blast with it. So with that haunted corn maze ticket, you also get to do the family friendly maze. You get a hayride. You can go into the pumpkin patch. You can pick a sunflower, enjoy all the vendors, everything else we have going on. So it's like the all-inclusive ticket. Now, over the years, we have done our best to reduce the wait times, but now we're at roughly, on your peak nights, it'll be 2 hours plus that you're waiting in line to get in.
Oh, wow.
So now we offer...
I don't think so anymore.
Maybe with Fort Myers, it's helping now. Last year was about an hour and a half. We push them through pretty quick, but now, so there. What has helped there is the Fast Pass. So you can jump online, get your Fast Pass ticket. You go straight to the front of the line.
Like Disney
up now you're skipping everybody.
Do you even have the monitor that reads like
no monitor?
Wait time?
No, we're in a cornfield. Okay,
it's just a projector.
Yeah. But
onto the corn.
Do people sign up for specific slots?
Yep, time slots. Okay. Yep, and the goal there was to sell out because it's just like going out to dinner. Your time slot that sells out first is the 6:30 to 7 o'clock. That's when everybody wants to be there. It's just dark. It's cool. You still can do something later. It's 6:30 to 7. Let's call it 6:30 to 8 is typically what sells first. So my goal is to sell at that time slot and then push people later so that they come closer to 9. Then you don't have to wait as long. So that has helped a lot. The ticketing software we use has helped a lot.
I feel like we should bring Downey's Roadrunner idea from like downtown Bonita.
We're coming from rooftop. We'll start at rooftop.
Exactly.
Grab your drinks, and then we'll run to the haunted maze.
And then
Speaking of drinks, what kind of food and beverage options do you guys have during this time?
We bring in 3 or 4 food vendors every night. So there'll be burger and dogs.
Pizza is the popular one.
Pizza is always super popular.
Loud
Tacos.
Italian, is that what it was?
Yep, Loud Italian. Yeah, he does a great job.
We'll
bring in some taco vendors. So there's always plenty. We found out that early on we can't keep up with the demand. So we always have plenty of food and dessert options. Royal scoop ice cream.
From our cafe, we have like the basics. I want to say like chicken sandwich, hamburger, hot dog, and then the food vendors, just to kind of disperse and make sure everybody's not waiting.
Yeah. We are doing some cool stuff though. I'm working with the kitchen. I just tried it yesterday. We're doing a pumpkin milkshake with a cinnamon donut on it and some really, really good cream on top.
But are you going to make a vanilla one?
You still can get your vanilla, you can get your strawberry, you can get your blueberry.
Vanilla in a pumpkin.
Ooh.
Like a little pumpkin with vanilla ice cream.
Oh, that'd be good.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And inside a pumpkin.
Guys, don't feed
inside
into
the
this. Why are
pumpkin.
you feeding into this right now?
Listen.
All I see is someone
ideas.
sitting there with a spoon just carving out pumpkins for this thing because they're going to be so popular.
Well, you have so many pumpkins.
Yeah.
And
we're also thinking about the Instagram aspect of this,
100%.
right? Like when you get those influencers in there that are like, I'm literally drinking a pumpkin spice latte out of a pumpkin, like forget about it.
Yeah. I'm already on my way.
That was the mindset of doing this pumpkin milkshake. So it's really good. We're doing, I don't know if we're going to move forward with it. I tried it yesterday, a apple milkshake as well with the cinnamon donut on top and the cream. The apples, it's a little different.
Well, in the event that you need testers.
Yeah, we're available.
Again, we could just do vanilla and pumpkins.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm going to chew on this.
He's going to chew on it.
The kids holding a pumpkin. Eating some ice cream. They don't want pumpkin
so
ice
cream.
So
when it's not pumpkin season, Fall Fest,
yes.
Tell us what your months look like. I know you guys supply fresh fruits and vegetables.
We do.
To a lot of local restaurants and suppliers and things. So walk us through that.
So Farmer Mike's is vertically integrated. So if you were to break it down into separate businesses, you'd have a farm, our food service division, and then the agritourism/retail. So farm creates everything that food service division then distributes to final end user, our in-house 2 retailers, Farm Mike's, you pick up Bonita and Fort Myers, and then the close to 600 hotels, restaurants, and country clubs that we distribute to on the east and west coast of Florida. We just picked up Disney about a month ago. That's really cool.
Congratulations.
Yep, really excited about that.
That and the Fast Pass.
Yeah, that and the Fast Pass. We're
coming.
It's
2025.
I was going to say, good thing they're a client, because otherwise you might be getting a cease and desist.
Yeah. You don't want to compete with Disney, right?
No.
So the food service division is year-round. So we're rolling.
I said especially if you're Jimmy Kimmel. But.
Yeah.
Very timely joke. Very timely.
Is he back on the air? Is he not? Nobody really knows.
We'll see.
He cried too much. He's back.
Yeah.
So that business rolls 7 days a week year-round. So that's our B2B. The farm is technically the manufacturer of products. So tomatoes, strawberries, peppers, squash. We create all those things. And what we've done with our food service division, to our knowledge, has never really been done before. So I'm taking all the items that your kitchen would use, your eggs, your butter, your milk, potatoes, onions, hundreds of items over here, and I'm warehousing them. And then I'm going out and growing all these products, bringing them into our warehouse, repackaging them, putting them all together, and then bring them to you the next day. To our knowledge, that's never been done before. It's tricky. It took us a couple years to really get it nailed down, because I'm growing 600 or 800 boxes of a round tomato a week. So I've got to bring those in, wash them, pack them, get them ready. And then I've also got to source your milk and your onions and your peppers, put all those things together, and then deliver that to you at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And
so
we do
you're
that
a
7
one-stop
days a week.
shop.
One-stop shop.
Got it.
Yeah.
What are some restaurants in town, Bonita, Naples, Fort Myers, that we would know that
I
you
could think
supply?
Of one right off the bat.
Go ahead.
Biciclette Cook Shop.
Yep, Biciclette, the Bohemian. I could go on for 20 minutes. Angelina's, Sea Level, in the Mercado, we've got Rocco's Tacos, we've got Old Vines. I could go on for a really long time.
I mean, during my
This is
tenure,
great.
I know you pretty much had all of Fifth. I don't know if you could
Yep. Yeah, the French, which is now turning into a steak.
Tulia.
Steak. Yep. Bartulia. Yep. We've got them.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm so happy, but I can't believe the French is closing for another Tulia.
I know.
I didn't get to make it there.
Oof,
What
geez.
the heck? Their
It's got to be her schedule.
It
not mine.
was up here.
Their frosé is, well, it was.
Past tense.
Let's not talk about
Fine.
it.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, that's, I mean,
So the farm.
put the face to the name, everybody.
There you go.
This is what you're eating.
Yeah, it's all
They
her.
bring it to
It's
you.
all her.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm out there every day.
Yeah. Wait, so for real, who does what here?
So I'm gonna roll with it. About 2 weeks ago, I gave her a title. She did not know she was getting a title, but somebody hacked my computer. I jumped on hers. I went to write an email, and there was no signature. It just said Emily and her phone number. I'm like, well, I got to do something here, right? So Emily is everything to the farm and the family. On a day-to-day, she answers 100 emails. So she does all the school field trips, which those are super popular in October, and then popular again January, February, where all the kids come out and they pick their strawberries and sunflower and tomato in January, February, March. And then this time of year, they come out, they get a pumpkin and a hayride, sunflower. So kids love the field trip out to Farmer Mike's because they just get to be a kid.
That's
Not
so
in the classroom. You get
Not
to
in a
run
classroom.
around.
Can I
Just
go?
bounce on the bounce pad.
Always.
So she's got the whole field trip side. She does a lot of other event planning and helps with all the other stuff that we do.
Really only anything with kids.
Yeah.
And then she's also taking care of social, right? So she's helping
That's
make
it.
sure that we're getting the word out and everything.
Big
We're
job,
doing all
huge
big
job.
job. Big job.
It's a lot.
So I'm like on
We
the
should
fly.
hire
I'm like,
somebody.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what to call her, right? So I was like, all right, director of marketing. I've never heard of this title before, but I'm going to call her Dom. Emily Clevenger, Dom, director of marketing. I thought it was genius. I'm laughing as I'm typing this all in, saving it. I didn't tell her a thing. So I'm just sitting back. I'm waiting to hear from her. And it only took you about 2 days. You're like, what's up with my signature?
Director of
It's like,
marketing.
well, it's time.
Yeah.
You need a title. Kevin, could you think of something better than Dom?
Oh,
I felt like I did a great job. I was
Director of
so-
marketing,
I like-
creative director.
Dom. Just call me Dom.
Just Dom.
I mean, I like
call me Dom.
mom. I don't know. We could stick for the
Yeah.
M, but like that's what I know her to be is like.
For $7 a day, just Dom, I guess.
Yeah.
While they're at school.
How many
No.
kids do you guys have, speaking of mom?
So we have 3 kids.
Okay.
2 older boys and a girl.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Blake and Carter,
yeah.
9 and 8, and Avery, who's 6 years old.
Nice.
That's-
Are they super
She runs
involved
the
with the
show.
farm? Yeah, of course.
Yes, and picking pumpkins, bringing those home.
Love it.
On absurd amounts of pumpkins in September, not even October. We have those. They love eating straight from the plants, more so than when we bring it home and cook it. They'll eat a raw broccoli faster
great.
than I'm going to cook it, and they'll eat it at home. We'll have some complaints there.
Lots of strawberries.
I can usually convince them to do things. I have a great video of them eating a raw onion because they didn't know what it was. So I'm like,
Like
hey,
to see
you know,
those.
Honestly.
the sweet onions are here. We gotta make a video.
no.
And
Oh.
We are the guilty ones of our friend group. Our kids have grown up without wearing shoes.
oh yeah.
They never wear shoes
Yeah, they
to
still
a point where it gets annoying. 'cause
Usually it's like, why don't you wear shoes when their friends come to the farm? And you know, like I would say it's probably like 12 minutes in, and those kids never wear shoes ever again.
There
either.
you go.
Yeah.
So the parents, they don't love it.
I don't know if it's a
They
great
get used to it, but
influence.
at first they're
Whatever.
like,
Florida.
he normally wears shoes, and then they're
Southwest
gone.
Florida and
Absorb
it's a
the
farm.
Earth's nutrients
That's
through your
right.
feet. When
You
you're
do.
barefoot, there's
It's
articles
grounding.
on it.
It is grounding.
I'm
It is
here for
grounding.
it all.
Our kids
we're not
love.
sick often.
You would think by now our kids wouldn't love the farm. They
God.
love the farm. They love
great.
the
They
farm.
do.
Like
They
they get the farm in the after hours when no one's around, and they air up the bounce houses. So they'll go on the jump pad, hit the bounce house, and they go pick some strawberries, and they run out and do other things.
tackle
like
football
they're,
to fishing the ditches
they love
to
it.
picking pumpkins
Yeah.
and strawberry fights.
Yeah, they still
Not
love
a
it.
bad life.
So they're like, I literally feel like as excited for the corn maze as
They do. Our daughter has invited
Anyone.
everybody she's talked to in the last month to come to the
she's
corn maze.
she's doing the countdown every day.
I love
It
it.
was 2 days ago. She's like, Dad, I think, or she said, how many days until the corn maze opens? And I said something like 13 or so. And she's like, no, it's 12, Dad. And I'm like, oh my God, she's right. But she's like counting it down by the
and
day.
asking all of her 6-year-old friends in first grade if they're going to come to the haunted maze.
Hey,
So,
I mean, she might need a title soon. That's all I'm saying.
she can
she's-
take mine. I'll
yeah.
sit down.
She's like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Pushing it.
Yeah, she would really run things tight.
Yeah,
We're not ready for that.
actually,
We're
yeah.
really
That's
not ready for that, yeah. So they've grown up on the farm. They love it. All of our friends in our friend groups end up kind of getting sucked into the farm as well, and now they love it. So there's at least one night a year where Emily will bring them out, and we keep them safe distance, where they get an opportunity to do
Safe
a
distance
little bit of
because they're
scaring.
scared, not because
Yeah,
of
yeah,
any
yeah.
other reason other
Yeah.
than they watched all of our employees put their costumes on and they're still like,
So yeah, completely scared out of their feet.
still not brave enough.
So they get an opportunity to scare a little bit, just enough, and they love it. I mean, raise your hand if you've ever been a haunter before.
Something pretty close.
Raise it.
I mean, pretty close. Not exactly.
Natalie's been a clown before, so just she wasn't trying to do the haunting, but I'm sure
Yeah,
she
it
haunted
was, say,
one or two
like,
people
yeah.
in her day.
Birthday entertainer.
I love that.
I don't know
we
why,
had
but
to
people don't like clowns.
No,
People
they
do
don't. And if
not
you say
like
that, they're like,
clowns.
it's like, no, I wore like a rainbow dress and Converse and painted kids' face at birthday parties and put on a song and dance and a magic show. And then if they had, if they ordered, Mickey to be the act of the birthday, we'd like go and change really quick and like put on that outfit.
Clown turned
That's
Mickey.
fun.
I like it.
Yeah. So a haunter in some ways.
Yeah,
I was
so
haunted
you need to
more.
sign up with us in the next week,
There you go.
and you're gonna be a clown,
Bring your
and it's
costume.
gonna be great.
Perfect.
So being a haunter in Southwest Florida is not like being a haunter up in, say, New Jersey or somewhere up north. where
Anywhere
it's
that's
cool
not Florida.
and crisp and
Yeah.
beautiful.
No, it's hot
and
as
great.
hell.
It's
You're
hot
sweating.
as hell. You're sweating. We learned really early on that I don't
Face
care what
makeup
kind of
doesn't-
it's
yeah,
not working.
it's gonna melt.
So we've had to be creative on the way that we put, super light costumes on, etc. And you were rolling for, you could be in that costume for 5 hours, 6 hours. Sometimes they're haunting till midnight. But we've got a group of people that absolutely love it. I mean, it's
They have the
exhilarating.
Halloween brain.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
Like, it's like thrilling for them. Like the
Honestly,
goal
it
to
is a
scare
thrill, though.
people. I love to watch it.
Yeah, it's a thrill. It is a thrill.
I will say though, the kids when they come out with their friends, we let them hide in between corn rows
Yeah.
where haunters are not, and we give them air horns, so they get to scare people.
Yeah.
They
love it.
thoroughly enjoy that, or taking the corn and like touching people.
It's like, that's
so
awesome.
between that, they'll be experts.
Yeah.
They love it.
They're
I love watching
excited.
that.
Yeah.
I say I'm excited. I'm scared, but I will go.
Well, so last year, think we add in music, we're adding in fog machines, we're creating tunnels where you go in and you can't see anything, and they're full of fog and bad smells that make you want to vomit, and
it's disgusting.
Scary people sprinting at you with chainsaws. And
have you been?
Actually, I don't think I've ever been through the maze. I've been to do picking. Actually, my first year living down here, I did the pumpkin picking with the company I was with.
But not the haunted part.
I remember I had a flannel on, and I remember being like, "Yeah, this is
very
different."
Picturesque.
Well, it's picturesque, but it's like fall down here is a little different.
Yeah, you're sweating.
But I was still glad that they were, at that time you guys were doing something, like it was.
Yeah,
cool.
we can pretend it's fall.
Yeah. And truthfully, at night it is cool, right? Yeah. The humidity can get super high. Awesome. Exactly.
The weather has been nice tonight, but you still have all of your transplants that are curious at why we don't shade the whole 40 acres.
Yep.
It's like
why there aren't fans every 20 feet because it's hot.
Yeah,
it's hot.
They can go right back.
So we're working on that big canopy.
Yeah.
I would say there's a ton of families during the day because it just works in their schedule. Their kids are young, got to get them to bed, blah, blah, blah. But if you're not that person coming out, the vibe is better, right? Yeah. It's not hot. Everybody's in a good mood. They're running around, screaming, having fun. That's where it's at. I didn't even know that when we started this thing, but that's where it's at. Because it's not hot, right? You get to just enjoy yourself. So even the haunters, so we set them up with food. We're pounding them with water and Gatorades and everything. And literally they'll go through 300 or 400 drinks in 6 hours. Like it is wild. But they love every second of it. They come out of there telling stories and still laughing. I mean, it is a blast to be a haunter. So if you want to be a haunter, farmermikesyoupick.com. Go ahead and jump on there. Yep. Yeah. And shoot us an email. Because the reality is it's going to be an experience that you're going to want again. So we've got a group of probably 80 or 100 people now that are like waiting for it as soon as it ends. All right, so what are the dates next year? I'm like,
oh my gosh,
you just have to be that
so
person.
Cool. There's so many aspects of this event that is just, I feel like, bringing something to this community that was never here before.
And then on Mondays, awesome. They're planting vegetables.
Yeah. When you guys aren't at the farm, where do you like to go eat around town?
Do we do that?
Casa de Clevenger?
Yeah, right? I know. Are you guys both good
in Dom's
cooks?
Kitchen.
Yeah, Dom's Kitchen. She's got the best food in town. Straight from the farm, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We don't.
I don't know. We have found out, and this is something we've been telling Donnie, we have found out that we love spending time with our kids.
Yeah.
We have wonderful children. They are really cool. They're into sports right now, so we unintentionally
we're there every night.
got into 7-night-a-week sports, which was never the plan. We got to get out of that. But we try to spend time with them. Early on, Emily loves, kids 0 to 2. For me, they're, a lot more fun after that. But now they're at the age where
when they can help you on the farm.
When I can work them for free. Let's go. You're useless until
that's why farms are a thing. Your kids don't have a choice. They are going to be farmers. Yeah. And it's amazing.
They ask for? They're like, can we have $20 a day? And we're like, yes. Yes, you can.
Now they want $20 an hour. But...
Well, conversations were had. We don't want them to, think they're not worthy.
But at this age, I mean, when we're free, we like spending time with them, right? Yeah. We want to go do things with them.
That's awesome.
That's what does it for us today.
Yeah, you're not missing anything at the restaurants. I mean, you have their produce, so.
Yes, we
already
do.
know it. Yeah. Well, we loved having you guys on. I'm scared but excited to go. Are we gonna go?
Yeah, we should go. We definitely should go. And I do definitely want to try your pumpkin milkshake and your apple
in a pumpkin.
Yeah.
Right.
The item that we just created on the fly.
Yeah.
I did it so it was solidified.
Yeah, we're doing it on camera on mic.
We've got everything. We just have to go carve the pumpkin.
Vanilla ice cream in a pumpkin carved.
No, we're going to do the pumpkin flavor. The pumpkin flavor is fire. I tried it yesterday.
We're going to do both.
So good.
We're going to do them all. And if you guys want to try them,
come out to Farmer Mike's in October.
On October. While this episode will be released, it's happening. So get to Farmer Mike's 9 to 9 p on Saturdays.
Okay.
And 8 p on Sundays.
9 to 6.
The staff is going to be a little upset with you.
Please don't come out at 8. We're still getting things cleaned up.
9 to 6 p on Sundays.
There it is. Perfect. Yeah. So we're open after the first weekend, then we're open Friday nights from 6 to 9 p.
Okay. And you guys can check out all their stuff on their Instagram at Farmer Mike's YouPick.
Yes, Farmer Mike's YouPick.
And then their website as well, Farmer Mike's
YouPick.com.
YouPick.com.
Yep.
And if you mention Everybody Loves Naples, you might get scared.
Definitely.
Yeah.
By a clown.
Perfect.
I thought you were going to say, if you mention Everybody Loves Naples, you get a free pumpkin milkshake, which would be really dangerous for us. So let's not do that.
Okay.
But we're making them now. It sounds
We
like.
are making
Yeah,
them.
you can still...
Thanks to Everybody Loves Naples.
Yes.
Brought to you by Everybody Loves
Everybody
Naples.
Loves
We
Naples
have
pumpkin
our
milkshake.
most Instagram-worthy item ever.
We'll call it the Natalie. That's what it'll be on the menu.
Natalie.
We're really... Watch, this is going to happen.
I love it.
I'm gonna come try it. I actually do love
really,
pumpkin.
The pumpkin flavor is unbelievable. I was like, kind of, I tried it. I'm like, this is delicious.
I don't care about the
It
flavor.
tastes better
I
than
care
vanilla.
about the presentation.
Isn't vanilla just vanilla?
Presentation. It's the presentation.
It's the
Donnie,
way
what do you
Everybody
think?
knows
orange.
Instagram is a presentation.
Vanilla, or are we going pumpkin? Thank you.
Can we not?
I'm talking about in a pumpkin.
My
Can we
guy.
not do both?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pumpkin in a pumpkin.
We
See, but I
can
don't love
do. We
pumpkin.
can do both, but
Are you making your
Pumpkin's
own
where it's
ice
at.
cream too?
Kids don't want.
so we have vanilla
pumpkin
base,
ice
and then you
cream.
add whatever flavor you want into it. Our chef spent all weekend
What?
creating
I know.
this. I told her, I said, on Monday, I want to try some flavors. Please work on it. So she took actual pumpkin. She carved a pumpkin and took the pumpkin meat, and she added some vanilla and some other stuff to it.
So we've already got the pumpkins ready.
So good. One singular pumpkin was ready.
We're on our way.
I can't wait to try the vanilla and the pumpkin flavored milkshake.
I just can't wait to hold the picture. Actually, it won't be me. It'll be the kids.
Yeah.
With the kids.
It'll be the kids.
They're going to carve them. I will pay them 50 cents a pumpkin to carve them.
See?
Sign us up.
You're welcome.
Well, thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, I'll remember that.
Thank you for listening. For all the information, you can head to farmermikesuppick.com. And yeah.
Yeah. Fall Festival.
Come see us. Now's the time.
September 27th through
November 2nd.
November 2nd.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.